Good to go.
Good to go. I call to order the Board of Supervisors meeting. We all shall rise and do the pledge, please. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey guys, with wearing masks, can we speak up louder? Because I've noticed in the last time, you can't hear it on the recording.
Do we have any public comments?
No.
None. Okay, then we'll start with the solicitor's report.
Okay, I have two items tonight. The first is there will be motion and movement that folks will see regarding a change to the fee in lieu of ordinance. Right now, the fee in lieu of ordinance language is rather strict in terms of how the fee in lieu of money can be used, and we are going to broaden that a little bit. And so I think next month we'll try to advertise for an ordinance, and maybe, depending on the timing, work towards having a hearing. Otherwise, it'll go to the following month. Sarah Campbell Lane is another issue that I've been working on, and I guess lightly discussing with the supervisors. I forget whether it's on. It is on here later in the meeting, but I'll talk about it now. I'm going to work with someone to. We're going to dive deeper into what's going on with PennDOT and try to report back on what the true options are for that project, rather than simply just going down the road of signing the PennDOT paperwork and returning it. And so we want to make sure that the township's interests are maximized.
Yeah, I'm not sure if these folks know, or do they know, what PennDOT wants to do. They want to give us Penns Cave Road from the intersection of Sarah Campbell Road down to Ridge Road.
Yeah.
Okay,
So he can close his road in front of his Penns Cave,
Right.
yeah,
so he wants that closed.
yeah,
That's
okay,
closed.
you know.
But and then the turn back is PennDOT will make Sarah Campbell a township road so that.
Well, they have
We
already.
already are.
They have already.
Sarah
Extension.
Campbell is.
Excuse me. Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm saying the same thing. Different.
Yeah.
They would not then take over Sarah Campbell, even though they're giving up the other piece.
That's correct.
We are taking over, we are doing Sarah Campbell now,
Right.
but they want to give us that little piece from Sarah Campbell to Ridge Road.
To Ridge.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything else? Is that it?
That's all.
Okay, Jim, you have something from the Emergency Management Coordinator?
Not really.
Does anyone have anything from the Road Township Fire Company? And
Yes, I
Darren-
spoke to Darren today. He said they had multiple calls for both townships. They are working on some different things at the fire company. They're also working on bingo, which is going to be scheduled here in the gym. And they would like to thank everybody for their help with going through the COVID. Darren and his family had COVID and were isolated for a little while, but they would like to thank everybody for their prayers. I wanted to thank the fire company for coming over and bringing Santa Claus on the 5th. They also showed up and helped to wish Mrs. Myers a happy birthday. So it showed their support for the community.
She celebrated her 100th birthday. Anything else? Carol, do you have something from the advisory board?
I do. We want to thank Pam for all of her hard work for the craft fair. You did a dandy job.
Team effort.
It was, but you kept it rolling. We have $441 in pre-order sales. we had $500 from vendors, and then there's a combination of the food and some soup totals $423.05, and then we had a $25 donation, and our preliminary totals are $1,389.05. So it's not much, but it's something. Now, there are going to be some expenses, and I think there's a little bit of money out yet, but we'll still, it'll be pretty good. And we held election of officers. Effective January 1st, Jim Smith takes over as president. And then we'd like you to support us that we voted, Jim was elected, was that 2 years ago? Yeah. And so they voted me back in as vice president, and secretary again is Christine Sailors. So I guess I don't know if we need you to support us or, I don't know.
I mean, you do have our support 100%.
Yeah, but I don't know if you need to approve us.
I don't think so.
Okay, then.
Thank you. That's it. Great. Good, thank you. Doug, physical plant manager's report?
Yeah, I've ordered a new pressure valve for our heating system. It was leaking water, and still is, but we have all the parts to fix it, and the pressure valve didn't work out, so that'll be here on Tuesday.
Super. Okay. Operation manager's report, Pam?
I have nothing.
Great. That's good. Anything from the Penn Valley Code Enforcement Agency?
You should have a report in front of you.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. It states here that in Gregg Township, they issued 51 permits to date, agency-wide. We have issued 325 building permits, and then they identify all the permits here. That is from Christine Stitzer, the Penn Valley Code Enforcement person. Guess that's just what we have. Thank you. Charles, do you have anything from the emergency medical folks?
The only thing I have at this point is that their new ambulance is up and running, so that's all I have at this point in time.
Okay. Planning Commission, Carrie, do you have anything to report?
Regional Planning Commission did meet Tuesday before Thanksgiving. I did not make it to that meeting. They didn't have a quorum, so there was no business. They just picked their meetings for next month, or for next year.
Yeah, it will be on the 26th of January here in this room.
January 26th?
Yeah.
Okay.
And regular Planning Commission also did not meet due to a lack of agenda items.
Okay. Yes, thank you. The Tri-Municipal Park?
Yeah, the Tri-Municipal Park has now planted 228 trees, which are bought with a grant. So they're done planting trees for a while. There will be more. There are 18 holes of disc golf up there now. I may have mentioned that before. And they're working on a grant to build a pavilion and public restrooms. That's all I have.
Okay. Water and Sewage Authorities.
I received
Okay, this, pardon me?
Do you want me to chat about it?
Sure.
Okay. Before the meeting, I received a notice, it involves a Wade Brown and a sewage issue on, I guess, Mr. Brown's property. There's an issue with the well not being 100 feet from the septic system. To me, that's a variance issue. I mean, I think it should go, I don't think this board needs to take action on that. I think Mr. Brown should seek a variance.
Okay.
And I would just, I think it can be informally communicated to Mr. Brown it's in your zoning ordinance that lots should comply with this, the sewage enforcement laws.
Right.
And they just need a variance from that.
Is that something, Pam, that you would contact? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, next we have the Secretary Treasurer's report. We need a motion to approve the November 5 Board of Supervisors meeting minutes. And we all have a copy of that provided. And have you read these? We'll need a motion to accept.
I will make that motion to accept those.
Yeah, I'll second the motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. And now we do have the all funds financial report, which we have in front of us.
I've looked at that, and I'll make the motion. We approve it?
I'll second that motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Thank you. Okay, the roadmaster's report.
There's nothing on the right to
Oh,
know.
I'm sorry, yes, right to know.
There's nothing
there.
there.
I'm sorry, thank you, Pam.
You're welcome.
And the roadmaster's report.
I guess I've trimmed some trees here recently in the mountains and a few other places. There's dead ones along the roads. People have asked us to cut down where we can. We got the 2020 PennDOT mandated sign replacement done, so that's done for another year. And just finished the odds and ends we needed to get things ready for whenever snow flies, if it ever does. So that's about it right now.
Okay, thank you. Under unfinished business, writ of mandamus, anything new there, Pam? Or David, I'm sorry.
No?
No, thank you. The COVID-19 preventative measures.
We just had the bottom part of the building cleaned again by Skip. Can't think of Skip's last name.
I don't know his last name.
Hackenberg.
Yeah.
For $700 after the craft fair, so it is disinfected.
Carol, did you have something?
I just have a question. I don't know if you've all heard that we are being shut down again. Starting
The new
at
governors?
12:01 a.m. Saturday morning through January 4th. So I don't know if that affects this building or how. I only caught the tail end of the
I know
announcement.
we were talking about it, and we planned on going through that tomorrow, and then making,
Yeah, I personally haven't seen the news yet on that.
I just
We'll
know
get a
there's
summary tomorrow
restaurants now.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't have more than 10 people.
10 people in a room. We'd be it.
Yeah, I
I
guess
can leave.
we will review that tomorrow. I guess we'll
Yeah.
get something on that.
Yeah, PSAS will send us a summary.
Summary. Okay.
That was my only question.
Thank you. And we did talk about Pennscape Road.
Yes.
And we have, I need a motion on the Faith Alive planning module. I need a motion to sign a corrective amendment for R2008.
Okay. What,
That is the septic,
They had to change because the planning commission did not sign on one spot.
yeah, oh,
Yes.
well.
There was
Yes.
just some things in,
DEP called
yes.
us about
yes,
that?
yes,
Okay,
yes,
all right,
yes,
okay,
yes.
all right.
So we just need a motion to sign the corrective one.
I will make that motion to sign the corrected one.
Yeah, I'll second the motion.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. And Atlantic Broadband. Last meeting, we did sign the information from Atlantic Broadband regarding their coming into the Spring Mills area. We have thus since had conversations with David regarding the content of the contract. And so we're going to, I need a motion to table the contract regarding, I need a motion to undo and table the submission that we did last month. And David is going to be doing some checking into that. the contract issues, and then we will proceed at the next board meeting.
Okay.
I'll make that motion.
Second here.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, thank you. And the last thing that I have is under new business. We need to talk about bonuses, end-of-year bonuses for the 4 employees that we have.
We need to have a motion to
I'm sorry,
advertise the meeting dates as well.
yes,
We need to check those meeting dates.
okay, should we do that first?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Is there anything unusual in that?
No,
Okay, no dates that are not usual dates.
The
in other
second
words.
Thursday of
The
the
first
month.
Thursday.
the first
yeah.
Monday in January.
Yeah,
Right.
second Thursday.
And did you say Monday?
It's the first Monday in January for the reorganization meeting.
Okay, gotcha.
And now the next meeting would be January 4th.
Okay. Thank you. And then there'll be the second Thursday of the month. Okay. Guess I need a motion to approve these meeting dates.
I'll make that motion.
Well, second.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, thank you. I'm sorry, now we'll talk about the employee bonuses. I think it's important to provide something to our employees for the work that they do throughout the year and acknowledge our appreciation. So I'm thinking of, my thought is perhaps doing a gift card, whether it be birth holders or, you know, something in our local community,
What numbers are you talking about?
dollar-wise.
Correct.
I'm thinking, my thought is $100 per employee. And I understand that this is something that has been done in the past. You have provided bonuses for the employees.
Gift cards, yeah.
Mhm.
I'll make that motion to do that, gift cards,
In the amount
$100.
of $100.
I'll second.
You have a
that
second?
one.
Any other further discussion?
No.
Not here.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, thank you. Any correspondence from anyone?
Yes. Okay, I received an email from Penn Township. Secretaries for Gregg Township, Miles Township, and Millline Borough. Contacting you for your opinion on 2 issues. Penns Valley Code was informed between political subdivisions of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. A board consisting of 1 public official from each municipality directs Penns Valley Code. During the time the governor closed down the non-essential businesses, Penns Valley Code closed their office. My board feels this is a government office and should remain open if the governor closes all non-essential businesses again. They feel each municipality should vote at their next meeting to keep this office open. So they wrote to their solicitor, and this was the answer that they received. This was Penn Township. This is an interesting question. The code was formed by the municipalities, but it is a sort of a hybrid organization. It is not a corporation, not an authority, and not a committee of a municipality. In some respects, it falls under certain rules other municipal bodies fall under, and do not in other respects. I was not part of the formation of the code. A man from Harrisburg was, and I have asked the question several times as to what type of an entity is the code, and have never received a definite answer. If the governing body of each municipality that has a member on the board of code votes to have its member vote at the code meeting to stay open, and the members vote that way, it should stay open. If they vote not to, then I guess it would close. I think it all depends on whether the code is considered an agency of the municipalities. Since it is controlled by members of the governmental body, I think there is a strong argument that it is an agency of the government. And that was from John R. Miller. At your next municipal meeting, would your board discuss the issue, and if I'm in agreement, pass a motion to give your member of the Penns Valley Code the right to vote in favor of keeping the office open if the governor closes non-essential businesses again. So they would like us to vote on this tonight. Penn Township voted that if the supervisors voted to give our code representative authorization to vote that the Penns Valley Code Office is an essential business and would like to vote on that at on their next code. So they are voting yes, that they stay open.
It should stay open.
That's what they're voting,
Penn Township.
Ken Township.
Yeah.
yes.
You serve on that board, do you not?
Yes, I do. I would, well, it really dumbs things up, you know, when they're not
When
open.
they're not open.
Except that, now we're going into a more restrictive shutdown apparently, so will people be working on houses? I mean, I think back in the spring,
It's contractors.
contractors weren't working. Now, are they not going to work? I don't know. I will vote yes, keep it open. I don't really know how it will turn out in terms of contractors and people building
Right.
additions to
The
their
need
homes and things like
to
that.
be in the office there.
What's that?
The need to have the PD code person
I
there.
think, yeah, I think it ought to have at least one person in there,
Would that just be one person?
well,
What's her name? Sharon?
Christine, Sharon's the secretary, Christine's
Code,
like a code
right.
assistant.
Yes.
It could be anybody they choose, but I think it would be good to have someone there during the office hours. They can reduce it, you know,
Sure. Reduce their hours? Is that what you're saying?
yeah, during their published office hours. I think it's one day and one afternoon a week, I believe, or maybe it's two afternoons.
Two afternoons.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
So,
I need a motion.
do we? I guess, okay.
I do.
I make a motion that the Penns Valley Code Enforcement Agency stay open for their published office hours, and they may reduce the personnel if they wish.
I'll second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
And with my past experience, I've never had a problem. I've always been able to get somebody by phone,
Yeah.
whether
yeah.
they're in, in their,
In person,
correct.
right,
Somebody's always returned their call, one or the other.
right, okay. Good, good. Anything else?
I have absolutely nothing.
Then I need a motion to close the meeting.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second that motion.
Those in favor?